Here we are at lesson 4. We're going to learn about the process of taking personal inventory and identifying your fears. We'll also explore the shift in perspective that comes with relying on a higher power and how it empowers us to face adversity with serenity. Taking personal inventory as we continue along our path, we're going to learn to arm ourselves with the facts about ourselves. This written inventory is preparing us for the future, where we'll be able to do inventories on the fly without needing to write them down. The authors emphasize the importance of resolutely looking for our own mistakes and disregarding the wrongs of others. This can be challenging, especially when it involves situations where we have been deeply harmed. But we must remember that this is our inventory, and we always have a part to play. Recognizing our part in difficult situations is an essential step in our growth. It allows us to acknowledge how our unforgiveness and resentment can be toxic. Fear has played a significant role in our lives, often driving our thoughts and actions. Have you noticed how fear manifests in your life? It can show up as a fear of missing out, a fear of commitment, or even as depression. Fear can drive us into behaviors that hinder our existence and keep us from participating in our own lives. The authors encourage us to review our fears thoroughly, even if we don't have resentment connected to them. They point out that self-reliance, although good to a certain extent, often falls short in addressing our fear problem. Our self-confidence may not fully solve the fear issue either, and sometimes it can even make matters worse. The authors propose a better way, a way of trusting and relying upon God. This shift in perspective is a profound one. It requires us to trust an infinite God rather than relying solely on our finite selves. We come to understand that we're here to play the role that God assigns us. When we ask God to remove our fear and direct our attention to His will for us, we begin to outgrow fear. We're no longer bound by its grip. Instead, we walk the path of serenity, facing calamities with calmness and grace. In this section, the authors share that the power they encountered is not confined to religious labels. It is power. It is the reason for their transformation. They emphasize that God can be found deep within us, manifesting as power, peace, happiness, and a sense of direction. This power enables us to go beyond the limitations of our human selves. We're not merely human doings, but human beings. We learn to trust in divine guidance and let go of the need for self-reliance. Embracing this new perspective allows us to fulfill our purpose and be instruments of healing for others. It frees us from the shackles of fear and self-doubt. We become agents of transformation, walking the path God has set before us. Never apologize for depending on your Creator. Let God work through you, demonstrating what He can do. Keep up the fantastic work. Take some time to write out your inventory and reflect on the insights gained in this lesson. May you find strength and courage as you trust in the power that resides within you.